Thank you for this wonderful episode again. That's episode 4. We are going to discuss today the gospel and the gospel singer. The gospel and the gospel singer. Or you can even say it, the good news and the good news singer. I think I prefer we should change the name to good news and the good news singer. What do you think? Because the gospel is too familiar with them. They being called gospel singers. There's too much familiarity. But I think they should call them, we should be called good news singers. Good news. So when we dress, when we bow, when we are going for program and everything, I think, and when you stand in the church and you are being called, let's welcome the good news singer or the good news singers to come and sing. I think it will ring in your ears that you are there for good news. You are there to represent and to present the good news. Am I talking to somebody? So the gospel singer, the gospel and the gospel singer. I think the gospel and the gospel singer, they have something in common. You cannot be a gospel singer without having the gospel. You cannot be a good news singer without having the good news. And who is the gospel singer? Or what is the meaning of the word gospel? The word gospel means the good news, the good news. The good news about who? The good news about Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the Son of the living God. That is our good news. So when we stand there as choir, when we stand there as ministers of music, singers, choristers, instrumentalists, when the whole church we are singing, our main purpose that we are singing as ministers of the gospel. The good news. Am I talking to somebody? So if we have 20 choristers or 50 choristers, we have instrumentalists, you have orchestra, everything on stage. They should know that they are gospel singers and they are good news singers. And good news singers, they are good news singers about Jesus Christ. The good news is about Jesus. The good news about the message and the salvation. The good news is about his forgiveness. The good news is about his redemption through faith in him. And the good news is about highlighting the life of Jesus, or the teaching of Jesus, the death of Jesus, of the baptism or sort of Jesus Christ. So we should know that anytime we stand on stage and we pick the microphone and we are singing, we should know that we represent the good news. Every singer, you stand for the word of God. Every singer. So when I say that the word of God, and you the singer, your life is no. It should not be different. It should go together. If you are instrumentalist, the good news should reflect you as instrumentalist. If you are a singer, the good news should reflect you as a singer. Very, very important. Now, today I want us to talk about we should not abuse the gospel. We should not abuse the good news. You see, the word gospel on us, we are called gospel singers. We should not abuse that word. I'm telling you, sometimes the lifestyle and the character and the attitude, or the totality of a gospel singer. Sometimes you wonder a DSL with a friend. As a friend, criminal singer, or lustful singer, or gossiping singer, or abusing singer, or stealing singer, or womanizer singer, or menizer singer. I don't know, because sometimes one kasa we a shuffle, one kasa we a singer, one kasa we a minister, one kasa we a shoreba. When you are calling a particular gospel singer, you don't know if you should add the gospel to it, because it doesn't tally. It doesn't go with it. It doesn't go with it. It doesn't go with it. So we should not abuse. Paul made a comment. Should we continue in sin that the grace will be abound? Should we continue to abuse the word gospel that is on us? Can you imagine that somebody is called Osei? Your family name is called Osei, and nobody you abuse the word Osei, because the word Osei, and as your Quantebisa, and as there's a particular name that you have been called. You see, my name is Odwe, and my grandfather and my great grandfather will never like that I should abuse the word or the name Odwe on me. No, the moment I'm carrying that surname, I should live by the same name, and I should bring respect on same name. So the moment you are carrying that gospel singer, you are carrying the word gospel singer. Gospel bang, the good news bang about Jesus. We should not abuse the word gospel on us. We should not abuse it at all. We should not abuse it. Now, how do people abuse the gospel on us, or the good news? How can you abuse the word gospel on you? Now, when we don't accept the good news, or we don't accept the gospel, you are named a gospel singer, but you don't accept the word gospel. It doesn't work in you. Number two, when you don't accept the one who is in charge of the gospel. Do you know Jesus? Do you know Jesus? You that you call yourself a gospel singer. That John chapter 1, is that 12 or 14? Also, but as many as receive him, he gave them power to become a gospel singer. As many have received him, he gave them power to become a good news singer. So please, the only way we can abuse the gospel, the good news on us, or the gospel singer on us, when we don't accept that gospel, when we don't accept the one who is the gospel. Number three, when we don't live our lifestyle as a gospel singer. The only way we can abuse the gospel singer, the word gospel on ourselves, that a ding gospel, no. The only way we can abuse it, is when we don't live a lifestyle that tally with the gospel, the lifestyle that goes with the good news. Abrapa wubon etesaying. Baby awo na baby awo ko baby awo te. Nya wo hye na wudi nya onom. Nya wo gitum. Ene na wudi adwuma. Etesaying. Please. I don't know. Nyame for your body chain. Nyame mwaye. Seriously. The last one with a point. How can we abuse the gospel on us? We call ourselves a gospel singer. All over the world, especially in Ghana and Kumasi. Be a gospel singer, be a gospel singer. Oh! We can only abuse that name on us when we are changing the message of the gospel into our own message. Yes, you stand on stage and you are singing. Your presentation. Adena nyawudi kai ansa na wotonyum no kan saying. Uwe no so nyawudi kai no kan saying. Our beginning of our the beginning of our message before we sing, and the ending of our message after our singing. What do you say? What are the things that you say? Even the songs we sing, are they gospel singers? Are they gospel songs? Or they are ikutianum. We call it in Chi ikutianum. And on an abaso, singer we bibia no we compose it. And that ikutianum our Bible. Our gospel, the gospel we used to sing, the good news we used to sing should be the good news of this word. Tite quantum porno asemno. Tite quantum porno asemno. Tite quantum porno asemno. You cannot change the message of the gospel. You just abuse it. Please, 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 16. Also, it is not my work of telling the good news that gives me a reason to boast. When you are telling the good news is not giving you the reason to boast. The good news is giving the reason to tell the truth and to live a good lifestyle. Nyamishramo, subscribe it, like it in my YouTube channel, and God will bless you. It's all over. Share the link to your church choir everywhere. You are watching me. I love you. Shalom.